Lunchtime news on TV1 for the news first where the people come first. I'm Martin Satyanesan. Let's start off with a look at your headlines for this afternoon. President Ranil Wickremesinghe returns to Sri Lanka after concluding his visit to United Kingdom and France. Protests erupt across several areas against the slashing of the Samruddhi benefits. Price of 60 medicines reduced by 16%, effective today. Now those stories in detail. President Ranil Wickremesinghe arrived in the country after concluding his visit to Europe this morning.
The president, who engaged in an official tour in the UK, also visited France. The president attended the summit for a new global financial pact and also engaged in bilateral discussions on the sidelines of the summit. President Ranil Wickremesinghe held a bilateral meeting with UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres on the sidelines of the summit for a new global financing pact on Tuesday.
The prices of 60 medicines will be revised with effect from today, as per the Gazette notification issued on June 15th.
The prices of imported medicines will be reduced due to the appreciation of the Sri Lankan rupee against the US dollar. According to the Gazette notification, the maximum retail price of 500 milligrams of paracetamol is 3.49 rupees and the maximum retail price of 10 milligrams of insulin is 2,270 rupees.
Another round of World Cup qualifiers matches are taking place in Harare and Bulawayo in Zimbabwe. Let's cross over to the toss and continue with more local news on TV1.
අයිබෝවන් මුළු මහත් ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ක්‍රිකට් ක්‍රීඩාලුවන්ගේ බලාපොරොත්තු ඉටුව ඇති මොහොතක ඔබ දන්නවා 2023 ලෝක කුසලාන ක්‍රිකට් තරගාවලිය සඳහා සුදුසුකම් ලබා ගැනීමේ තරගමාලාවේ තවත් තීරණාත්මක තරගදිත්වයක් අද දිනේදී පැවැත්වීමට නියමිතයි. ඒ කාණ්ඩය යටතේ සත්කාරක සිම්බාබ්වේ කණ්ඩායම ඇමරිකාවට එරෙහිවත් නෙදර්ලන්තය බටහිර ඉන්දිය කොදෙව් කණ්ඩායමට එරෙහිවත් අද දිනේදී සිම්බාබ්වේ බුලවාහිදී තරග බිමට පිවිසීමට මේ වන විට සියලු කටයුතු සූදානම් කර තිබෙනවා. බැලු බැල්මට මෙවර තරගාවලියේ සුපිරි කණ්ඩායම් 6 අතරට තේරීපත් වන කණ්ඩායම් මේ වන විට නිශ්චිතව හඳුනාගෙන ඇතත් අද පැවැත්වෙන තරගදිත්වය අතිශය තීරණාත්මකයි. මොකද මේ කණ්ඩායම් අද තරගයෙන් ලබා ගන්නා ප්‍රසාද ලකුණු ඉදිරියේදී මේ සුපිරි 6 දෙනාගේ තරග වටේට යනකොට ඒ කණ්ඩායම් වලට ප්‍රබල සාධකයක් බවට පත්වන නිසා ඒ නිසාම බොහෝ දෙනෙකු සත්කාරක සිම්බාබ්වේ කණ්ඩායම සහ ඇමරිකා අතර තරගයට මෙන්ම නෙදර්ලන්තය සහ බටහිර ඉන්දිය කොදෙව් කණ්ඩායම අතර මේ තරගයේ ප්‍රතිඵලය වෙතත් අවධානය යොමු කර තිබෙනවා. මේ වෙන විට ඔබ දන්නවා සිම්බාබ්වේ කණ්ඩායම තවදුරටත් අපරාජිත කණ්ඩායම විදිහට තරගාවලිය තුල වැඩි සිටිනවා. සත්කාරක වට විදිහට සිම්බාබ්වේ කණ්ඩායම මෙවර තරගාවලිය තුල දක්වන දක්ෂතා පිළිබඳව බොහෝ දෙනෙකුගේ අවධානයට යොමු තිබෙනවා. උන්ට හමු පළමු ප්‍රතිවාදියා බවට පත් වුණේ නේපාලය. නේපාලයට එරෙහිව වුන් කඩලු 8ක විශිෂ්ට ජයග්‍රහණයක් වාර්තා කරනවා. ඉන් අනතුරුව නෙදර්ලන්තයට එරෙහිව ඔවුන් කඩලු 6ක ජයග්‍රහණයක් වාර්තා කරනවා. අවසන් වරට ප්‍රබල කොදෙව් කණ්ඩායමට එරෙහිව තීරණාත්මක තරගයකදී ලකුණු 35ක ජයග්‍රහණයක් හිමි කරගන්නට කොදෙව් කණ්ඩායමට හැකියාව ලැබෙනවා. ඔබ මේ දකින්නේ ප්‍රසාද ලකුණු සටහන තීරණය වී තිබෙන ආකාරය. මේ වන විට නිමාවට පත්ව ඇති තරගත් සමග ශ්‍රී ලංකාව, ස්කොට්ලන්තය, ඕමානය බී කාණ්ඩයෙන් සුපිරි 6 දෙනාගේ තරග වටය සඳහා සුදුසුකම් ලබාගෙන මේ වන විටත් අවසන්. ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම ඊයේ ලබාගත් දැවැන්ත ජයග්‍රහණයත් සමග ඒ කාණ්ඩයේදී සත්කාරක සිම්බාබ්වේ කණ්ඩායම, බටහිර ඉන්දිය කොදෙව් කණ්ඩායම සහ නෙදර්ලන්තය සුපිරි 6 දෙනාගේ තරග වටය සඳහා සුදුසුකම් ලබාගෙන අවසන්. ඇමරිකාව, එක්සත් අරාබි එමිරාජ්‍යය, ඒ වගේම අයර්ලන්තය මෙවර තරගාවලියේ මේ සුදුසුකම් ලබා ගැනීමේ තරගාවලියේ මූලික වටයෙන්ම මේ වන විට ඉවත්ව ගොස් තිබෙනවා. ඉතින් කෙසේ වෙතත් මේ තරගාවලියේ ඉදිරිය ක්‍රියාත්මක වන ආකාරය අනුව මේ අද තරගදිත්වයෙන් ලබා ගන්නා ප්‍රසාද ලකුණු මේ කණ්ඩායම් වලට බොහෝ සෙයින් වැදගත් කාරණාවක් බවට පත්වෙනවා. සුපිරි 6 දෙනාගේ තරග වටය තුල අපිට හැකියාවක් තිබෙනවා කාසිය වාසිය ලෝක බලස්ථාවට ගැනීම.
And the USA, Mohammed Javid is the match referee. Mona Patel is the captain of the USA. Sean Williams is captaining Zimbabwe today. Sean's got the coin. Go ahead, Sean. Heads is the call.
And it is head.
It is a head, so the USA have won the toss. Munak, what are you going to do and why?
We'll bowl first. We saw the past few games here, chasing is a bit easy than defending, so we'll like to bowl first.
What are your thoughts on the matchup against Zimbabwe for the first time in ODIs?
I mean, yeah, they've been playing really good cricket in the last 2 years, and it'll be a great experience against playing them.
Your team has evolved across the tournament. Any changes for this match?
Yeah, we have 3 changes. Myself, Usman Rafiq, and there's one more I don't remember. But
we'll get it as we go forward. But just casting our minds forward to the batting, top order concerns for you with the batting?
I mean, yeah, we saw in the last 3 games our top order batsmen didn't adapt to the conditions, and we just need to make sure that we apply ourselves and give ourselves a good chance to put on a good score.
All the best to you.
Thank you, sir.
Sean, having to set it up with the bat, your thoughts?
Look, I think it could be a good toss to lose at the end of the day. You know, what's a good total on this pitch? And I think we've been batting really well. And also going forward into the tournament ahead, you know, having a bat first today could be a good thing for us.
How many changes to your lineup today?
We've got 4 changes. We've got Innocent Kaya coming in, Marumani coming in, Luke Jongwe and Brad Evans.
Can you tell me if that's giving other guys a run, or are there injury concerns, or both?
There's a little bit of both in there. And also, you know, having these changes in the team doesn't mean that we're going to change our attitude towards the way we play. I think, you know, you continue to respect this game of cricket, and we'd like to continue winning no matter which team is taking the field.
Yeah, so that means that we're here to talk about complacency all the time. None of that?
None of that, not at all.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
Right, just a reminder out here, it's a little bit chilly, but the sun is out. The USA have won the toss. They'll be bowling first.
Yeah, absolutely no surprises in terms of choosing to bowl first, having won the toss. Andy Flower, Ashwell Prince alongside 2 lefties. Nice to see you, Ash. How are you doing, first of all?
Oh, I'm fantastic, Pommy. It's been a real treat for us here in Zimbabwe, and especially on Saturday, that performance by Zimbabwe, the host team over the West Indies. So it's been a treat. Fantastic cricket, and I'm sure the Zimbabwean team will be looking to continue that today.
Yeah, and looking forward to another good performance, Andy, as far as Zimbabwe are concerned, because they've gone through unscathed to this point.
Yeah, they've been outstanding, haven't they? They've been on top of their game. Their big players have been performing. The big 3, Williams, Irvin and Raza particularly. And then the quicks came to the game, didn't they? And Garava and Muzarabani in the last game as well.
Yeah, how important a toss to win as we go through the team as far as the USA are concerned. They've lost all the games, haven't they?
Yeah, they have lost all their games. It is an important toss for them. If there is any advantage with bowling, it will be in the morning. You got to try and make the most of those conditions. Netavalka with the new ball has been quite solid. They'll be disappointed that Ali is not available today, but hopefully they can do some damage early on with the new ball.
Okay, let's start first of all with the Zimbabwe side. 4 changes, he said, and no complacency. Talk about these players who are coming in, Andy.
Yeah, so Innocent Kaya comes in to open the batting. It's a great opportunity for him. Irvin's out, so he gets his chance. We've got Muramani in the middle order. Apparently, he's a beautiful left-handed batter to watch. Usually plays top order, but he gets a chance in the middle order now. He can hit the ball a long way.
Yeah, on to the USA, and the middle order has been particularly important. And today, perhaps, would be a day they'd feel they can get runs from the top order, having won the toss.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll get to bat on the best conditions later on in the afternoon. The pitch would have settled down by then. And you're looking at people like Taylor Jones, those guys at the top of the order, to give them that start. In the middle order, Gajanant Singh and Jahangir, they've been fantastic. They put the runs on the board, but they need a foundation today.
And the foundation must be set by the bowling side, first of all, having won the toss. Now, what about the conditions that we're dealing with? Let's get out to the middle, because Samuel Badri is there. Morning, batters.
Hi, Pami. Morning to everyone. Yeah, final group game here for Zimbabwe. They've been enjoying the conditions here, and they'll be moving to Bulawayo for the Super Sixes. As for the pitch itself, well, it's a fresh pitch. It's pitch number 5, and this area here has attracted the attention of some of the players. So a few cracks, a few indentations in some key areas. It looks much drier at the start, certainly from the other pitches than we've seen. So I think that there will be something in it for the spinners. It will be a little bit slower, but still good batting conditions. And I think that Zimbabwe, having to bat first, will want to be cautious, wary in the first 10, set themselves up for a big score as they've done before. It's always a little bit chilly with this 9 a.m. start. It's mid-teens. It will get a little bit warmer as we go through the day and as the sun comes out. It's important, therefore, that the players are sufficiently warm for an injury prevention standpoint, ensure that the phalanges are well protected. But talking about exceptional performances from what we've seen some really good batting. What we've also seen are some exceptional crowds. The crowds have been fantastic, and on Saturday, they witnessed a very memorable occasion.
Up next is Crime Watch.
Crime Watch.
An individual was attacked and killed in the vicinity of the Vigamur Godakandriyayava in Hungama. The victim, who was a 30-year-old resident of Pattiapula, was the father of one. The police suspect that the murder took place following a personal dispute. The police have managed to arrest 2 suspects in connection to the crime. They are currently receiving treatment at the Mathura General Hospital under police custody. The Hungama police have begun a probe into the incident.
Crime Watch.
Sri Lanka police says that 4 teams have been deployed to investigate the shooting that took place in Dippitigoda, Kalaniya. Police added that the teams, including the Police Special Task Force, have been tasked with the investigation. 4 individuals were injured in the shooting that took place in Dippitigoda, Kalaniya. The attack was carried out by suspects who had arrived on a motorcycle and had opened fire with a T-56 firearm. The injured are being treated at the National Hospital. The suspects related to the incident have not yet been identified.
Crime Watch.
Civil activist Piyat Nikeshila was summoned to the Criminal Investigations Department on Monday. News First correspondent said that Piyat Nikeshila was summoned to the CID to obtain a statement with regard to the incident where the private residence of Ranil Wickremesinghe was set on fire on the 9th of July 2022 and for the damages caused. The Department of Samurdhi Development says that Samurdhi beneficiaries will receive their allowance this month.
Director General of the Department, Bandula Dilaksiri, says that the Aswasuma Welfare Benefit Program is set to be implemented next month. The time period granted for families who were not included in the Aswasuma Welfare Benefit Program to submit appeals has been extended till the 10th of July. A special hotline also was introduced to obtain information for appeals of people who have lost welfare benefits under the Aswasuma Program. The information can be obtained via the hotline 1924 between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. from Monday to Friday. In the meantime, the President's office assures that any shortcomings in the process of selecting the relevant candidates will be rectified immediately. It adds that plans are on the way to discuss this with the district secretaries, divisional secretaries and other parties involved in the program.
A large group of people gathered opposite the Ratmalana Divisional Secretariat on Monday morning to file appeals for the Aswasama program. Forms to file appeals for the Aswasama program were issued and the people expressed their dismay over the decision taken by the state of slashing the Samurdhi benefits. Meanwhile, a protest took place opposite the Mallavapitiya Divisional Secretariat in Kurunagala, citing that the process to select beneficiaries for the Aswasama program was flawed.
Why did the government introduce the Aswasama program?
මොකද මේ බෙගස්ට් එකේ කියන විදිහට මේ දෙන ප්‍රතිලාභලාභීන්ට ප්‍රතිලාභ ලබා දෙන්නේ සීමිත කාලයකට. සංක්‍රාන්ති ප්‍රතිලාභලාභීන් කියලා ලක්ෂ 4ක්.
There is an issue with the Gazette. The beneficiaries are provided the benefit of only a limited period of time. After identifying 400,000 beneficiaries, the benefits are provided only for 6 months. That is 2,500 rupees. What will happen to those individuals after that? People with disabilities will get the benefit only for 1 year. Poor people are given this benefit only for 3 years. There seems to be no plan to help them recover after 3 years. The government's requirement seems to be to show the IMF that social protection programs are in place by just implementing them without a proper plan. Many people who should be on the list are not there. The government says that petitions can be filed during the next 10 days. Can this really be accomplished?
දවස් 10ක් දෙන්න මේ ගැන අභියාචනා කරන්න කියලා. දවස් 10කින් මේ දුප්පත් මිනිස්සුන්ට මේ වැඩේ කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? ඉතින් මේක නොලැබුණොත් මේ මිනිස්සු ජීවත් වෙන්නේ කොහොමද?
The Samagi Jana Balawege MP Lakshman Kiryala says that the issue with the Aswasma benefit scheme has intensified because experienced individuals were not deployed to conduct surveys. The poverty levels in the country have increased due to the economic crisis. People are now only able to afford 1 meal a day. Experienced individuals were not chosen to conduct the survey. The most important thing is to provide opportunities to the most suitable candidates. However, eligible people are being denied opportunities while ineligible people are receiving them.
The LOLC Divisavya program took place centering the Balangoda education zone in the Ratnapura district today.
Books and other stationery items were distributed amongst students. This worthy initiative is a collaboration between the LOLC group and the Ministry of Education. Books and other stationery items were distributed amongst students of the Palandakanda Vidyalaya, Narissa Vidyalaya, Galkanda Vidyalaya, Tamagambu Vidyalaya, Miyankoladeniya Vidyalaya, Aulpane Vidyalaya in the Balangoda educational zone. On Friday, books and other stationery items were distributed among students of Atnabaya Sarasavi Vidyalaya, Nilwala Vidyalaya, Alupola Damila Vidyalaya and Heliana Vidyalaya. Another team also visited the Pottakanda, Udatula Sahashri both schools and the Moragala Tamil School. Books and other stationery items were distributed among students of the Ratnapura Zonal Education Office. The LOLC Divisavya program will press on in their endeavour to support the education of these children.
From that, we bring to a close this edition of Lunchtime News on TV1. Thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe.